Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into the wild world of African safaris. Picture yourself amongst the sprawling savannas, the air thick with the scent of acacia and the thrill of anticipation. These journeys offer a glimpse into a world untouched by time, a majestic tapestry of life in its rawest form. Join us now as we journey into the heart of untamed Africa, exploring 20 instances when safari trips went horribly wrong. Imagine the sun dipping below the horizon, casting long shadows across the savanna. A pride of lions, sleek and powerful, stalk through the tall grass. A lioness, her gaze fixed on the vehicle, lets out a low growl. Suddenly, with a terrifying roar, a young male charges, slamming against the metal. The African elephant, a symbol of wisdom and power, commands respect throughout the savanna. Tourists on a game drive watch in awe as a magnificent bull, his tusks like ancient spears, grazes peacefully nearby. But this tranquility is shattered in an instant. He wheels around, ears flared, trunk raised in warning, a rumbling trumpet echoing across the plains. The vehicle, dwarfed by the enraged elephant, seems to shrink back as he charges, a force of nature unleashed. We venture into the realm of the rhinoceros, a creature of immense power and unpredictable temperament. Imagine yourself on a bushwalk, the air heavy with humidity, the scent of earth filling your nostrils. A rhinoceros, its massive horn a deadly weapon, emerges from the undergrowth. Startled, the rhino charges, an unstoppable force. Those caught in its path scramble for safety, the air alive with terror. Water, the lifeblood of Africa, shimmers under a blazing sun. Tourists on a boat safari, lulled by the gentle rocking and the calls of exotic birds, admire a pod of hippos basking in the shallows. But danger lurks beneath the placid surface. A crocodile, its camouflage making it nearly invisible, stalks the unsuspecting hippos. With lightning speed, it explodes from the water, jaws snapping shut on its prey as tourists watch in horror. The dappled light of the forest canopy creates an ethereal beauty. A group of hikers follows their guide deeper into the jungle. High above, a predator watches. A leopard, blending with the shadows, waits. Suddenly, it pounces, dropping onto the group below. Picture the vast expanse of the African savanna, a sea of golden grass stretching as far as the eye can see. A herd of Cape buffalo, hundreds strong, grazes peacefully, their massive horns glinting in the sun. But this idyllic scene can change in the blink of an eye. The ground trembles as the buffalo stampede, a torrent of muscle and horn, an unstoppable force of nature. Any creature, any vehicle caught in their path stands little chance. The African bush, teeming with life, also harbors hidden dangers. Imagine yourself on a walking safari, the thrill of the unknown pulsing through your veins. Each rustle of leaves, each snapped twig, could signal the presence of a fascinating creature. But for one unfortunate individual, curiosity turns to agony in an instant. A venomous snake, disturbed from its slumber, strikes with lightning speed, the victim realizing the harsh reality of nature's defenses. The allure of a water safari, of gliding silently through the domain of hippos and crocodiles is undeniable. Tourists, cameras clicking, marvel at the sight of these massive creatures lounging in the water. But beneath the surface, a silent danger lurks. An enormous hippo, territorial and unpredictable, rises from the depths. The tourists, once filled with awe, now cower in fear as the hippo, jaws agape, launches itself towards them. As darkness descends upon the savanna, a chorus of eerie sounds fills the air. Tourists, safely in their camp, listen with fascination and unease. But for some, the night brings a chilling encounter. A pack of hyenas, drawn by food, surrounds the camp, their eyes glinting in the darkness. The tourists, armed with flashlights, pray for the safety of the flimsy canvas separating them from the predators. Deep within the rainforest, trekkers embark on a once-in-a-lifetime adventure to encounter mountain gorillas. The air is thick with humidity, the forest floor a labyrinth of roots and vines. The group, with experienced guides, moves cautiously, aware of the immense power of these creatures. A silverback rises, beating his chest in a display of dominance. It's a chilling reminder that in this domain, respect is paramount. The African plains are a stage for a spectacle of speed and agility. Tourists, perched on the edge of their seats in a safari vehicle, watch in awe as a cheetah, sleek and powerful, stalks its prey. The air crackles with anticipation as the cheetah explodes from its hiding place, a blur of spotted fur. But what begins as a thrilling display of nature's speed takes a terrifying turn as the cheetah veers towards the vehicle. The scorching sun beats down on the arid landscape, a harsh but beautiful world of sand dunes and sparse vegetation. Tourists, equipped with hats and sunscreen, venture out to explore this unforgiving environment. A scorpion, its tail poised menacingly, lies hidden beneath a rock, its camouflage near perfect. An unwary tourist, drawn by the beauty of their surroundings, reaches out a hand to steady themselves and feels the searing pain of the scorpion's sting. As darkness falls over the savannah, a group of tourists gathers around a campfire, the flickering flames casting dancing shadows. The air is filled with the sounds of the night, the chirping of insects, the distant howl of a jackal. But a more sinister sound soon reaches their ears, the low growl of a wild dog, its eyes reflecting the firelight. The tourists, their laughter silenced, watch in horror as a pack of these predators emerges from the darkness. A safari wouldn't be complete without encountering zebras, their black and white stripes a striking contrast against the golden savanna. Tourists, cameras clicking, marvel at their beauty, often forgetting the power these seemingly docile creatures possess. But a zebra's kick can be as dangerous as any predator's attack. A tourist venturing too close in their quest for the perfect photograph learns this lesson the hard way. Towering above the African plains, giraffes seem gentle giants, their long necks reaching for leaves high in the acacia trees. Tourists gaze up in awe at these majestic creatures, their cameras struggling to capture their full height. But even gentle giants can be provoked. A giraffe, feeling threatened by a vehicle, swings its head with surprising force. The tourists, caught off guard, duck for cover as the giraffe's neck brushes against the vehicle. The African bush, a tapestry of life, is also a battleground for survival. Tourists, witnessing nature's raw beauty, often forget they are mere observers. A warthog, tusks glinting, confronts a rival, the air filled with grunts and the clash of tusks. A tourist, caught between the males, finds themselves in the wrong place. Baboons, with their human-like features and mischievous antics, often provide comic relief. Tourists, delighted by their playful nature, sometimes forget these primates are wild animals. A troop of baboons descends upon a picnic lunch. Food vanishes, bags are ransacked, and tourists are left with a story to tell. Circling high above the savannah, vultures are often seen as harbingers of death, their presence a grim reminder of the cycle of life and death in the wild. Tourists, observing these birds of prey, may feel a sense of unease, but few experience the true extent of their scavenging instincts. Imagine a group of tourists, hiking through the bush, stumbling upon the aftermath of a kill, the vultures descending in a flurry of feathers and sharp beaks. The African savanna, a vast expanse of grasslands and scattered trees, is a haven for wildlife. Tourists, eyes peeled for a glimpse of lions, elephants, and other iconic animals, often forget that even the smallest creatures can pose a threat. Picture a safari vehicle cruising through the bush when suddenly an antelope, startled by the approaching vehicle, leaps directly into its path. The ostrich, the world's largest bird, is a comical sight, with its long legs and feather duster appearance. Tourists, amused by their antics, often underestimate the power of these birds. But an ostrich, when threatened, can deliver a powerful kick capable of causing serious injury. Imagine a group of tourists approaching a nesting ostrich, unaware of the danger they are putting themselves in. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Have you ever had a close call on a safari? Share your story in the comments below. From lions' roars to the whisper of the wind across the savannah,